So I'm here at the roadside waiting for my opportunity to cross. So I'm here crossing the street, and don't be surprised if I am navigating on the left side of the road. Australia is right-hand drive system, so I'm here on the left side of the road. I'm crossing the street and entering this bike path slash footpath. I'm sharing this footpath with pedestrians, so always ride safe in here. And I am just awaiting that entry point for me to move from the bike path and moving over to the bike lane. And we're gonna move into this bike path, which is a shared bike path with the motorized vehicles. Okay, so from the bike path, I am moving slightly right and entering this bike lane. So now I am sharing the road with the motorized vehicles. This is a bike lane, and it is demarcated by a solid white line which represents an imaginary fence that prohibits vehicles from entering or crossing through the bike lane. So that is my safety protection from cars, from trucks traversing through the regular road lanes. So over here I can see some broken white lines. I'll explain that later, but this is important. I see some parked cars on the left side of this bike lane, so be aware of parked cars as doors might open anytime. So be careful because you might hit those doors, or somebody must just emerge from their car and you might hit them. So just be aware of this situation, as this is a potential area of conflict. So I'm going straight through this bike lane with a wide solid line, and I am going to traverse through a broken white line. Just wait right down here, it's coming in. So you see some cars on my right passing through me, and I'm just safely tucked in my bike lane. So here is a broken white line which indicate this section where vehicles are allowed to cross over the bike lane, for example turning through a street. Alright, so they are allowed to go through, but bikers retain that right of way. Okay, so vehicles must give way to bikers riding on the through road. They should wait for you to pass through that through road before they get through the broken white lines. Now here I am approaching the end of a bike lane. So the question is, what am I going to do? Right, so the lane ends here. I am going to make my hand signal because I am going to go straight through, and I am entering a roundabout. Alright, so here I am merging with the vehicles, and I am entering again a bike lane. So here I am back to my bike lane. Solid white lines on the right, and this is another intersection where there's a broken white line, and I'm traversing through this straight white line. Cars on my right, I'm heading straight. So also one thing that you should be aware of are the markings on the road and the road signs. So this is one example of paying attention to road signs and markings. So as you can see, I am showing you here this road section which shows you the bike lane, and you see how neatly it is laid out for cyclists.